Hello guys, it is Deed, and the 85 times 10 unlimited repeatable is not here yet. So instead, this is your best chance at getting a 99 rated Futties or a 98 rated Futties even, like this vidage on your screen now. And as I'm sure you guys have seen, the pack weight is terrible. So we need the most packs as possible, the most player picks, the best packs only, the best player picks, and as fast as possible. So let's jump into it. Now, firstly, we're going to be looking at Team 2 leaks on tomorrow's video, but Mia Hamm and Thierry Henry are confirmed to be coming in Team 2. So if you want to save your packs for those cards, we might have better pack weight for that team, but we don't know yet. And yeah, we're going to try and make this pack grind completely free because, yeah, I've got 5.3 mil, but I know a lot of you guys won't have coins. That's absolutely fine. It's Futties now. So step 1 is the same as it has always been, and it's the biggest, most important step I can ever give in any menu grind video ever on this game, and that is, please, if you can, do not use these menus that you are looking at. Do not use the in-game menus. Instead, use Pale Tools, use Foot Genie, use an extension. You can do this on phone, laptop, TV, probably not. No, I wouldn't do it on TV. But you can do it on phone, laptop, whatever, right? This is what I would use, Pale Tools. If you already use Foot Genie, Pale Tools, or Foot Enhancer, I'll put chapters on this video. Just skip to the next one, you're done, right? But if you don't, very quick guide, I would go to Pale Tools because it's the one that is completely free for everything. You go to the website, you just get this one here and add it to your bookmarks. That's all you do. Literally all you do. If you do it on phone, you can't use the companion app. You have to type in the Foot web app on Google or something and do the same version, right? But you get this, you add it to your bookmarks, and then when I go here, I can just go to my bookmarks, if I can find it, which I normally can't. Go to my bookmarks, I can go Pale Tools, I've got it here. I can click this bottom one, which is what you guys will see, and boom, you've got Pale Tools on your web app. That's simple, and all you're going to do for all SBCs going forward, because they're all pretty much the same, say we're doing a double 84, you're going to use, I think it's going to be under the webcam. So just in case it is, I'm going to turn webcam off, but click on Smart Builder, and as you will see, not always, but for 99.9% of the time, it'll just put the players that you need to use in for you. You can click Submit and get the SBC done. Now, Smart Builder doesn't always work on Pale Tools, and if it doesn't work, you can use the Better Squad Builder where they've got all the rating sliders and everything, but the most part, Smart Builder will work for pretty much everything like the daily SBCs, and that is how I'm going to recommend you do pretty much every SBC. If you do that, then the grind in today's video can take you for the daily one like 10 minutes, and to do it unlimited, it's just by far the fastest way. So that is how we're going to do it, and because I know some of you guys will ask, yes, you will get SBC banned. If you do this properly every single day, you will get SBC banned. An SBC ban is basically there's only a certain number of SBCs you can complete in 1 hour, but to get around it, a little tip from me, boys, is that you can basically get a different SBC ban on the web app, the console, and the old gen version. So you've got 3 SBC bans in you. The web app on Pale Tools, if you get SBC banned, you can jump onto your console. If you get SBC banned there as well, you can jump onto the old gen version or the new gen version, whichever is the opposite to what you normally use. And you can get SBC banned there as well. So you've got 3 different goes in it. SBC bans are not permanent. They just last for like an hour or 2, and then you can continue doing SBCs. EA is stupid. They put bans in the game that stop you playing the game, but it's EA. What do we expect? But step 2, boys, we're going to go through and favorite these SBCs that I tell you, and also avoid the SBCs that I tell you, and I will explain why. No one ever talks about which SBCs to avoid. I will explain why. Now, this is going to be the main part of the grind, the SBCs, but I'm going to give you one tip right at the end of this video, which is actually the best way to pack Futties cards, but it's just not unlimited, so I don't want to go too much into it. But that bit at the end is your best chance of getting like a Van Dijk or Ronaldinho. But let's go back to SBCs and favoriting them. On upgrade, yours might look a little different than mine, but favorite the double 84 upgrade. You then want to favorite the 5 of 10 82 player pick, the 1 of 5 83 player pick. Ignore the league SBCs for now. Favorite all the daily SBCs. Anything that says daily, including the daily login, favorite that. Favorite SBC, the provisions upgrade. Make sure to favorite the 5x80 upgrade, the 84 team of the week upgrade, although we're going to try and avoid that where we can because it's very annoying. And then as you will see, the ones at the end I've already completed. Make sure you favorite the daily login, favorite the 2 of 3 85 plus rare gold players pick, favorite the 10x85, favorite the 7x87, the 10x84, and then the rest of the dailies, right? Pretty much all the big boy upgrades towards the end. If you're someone that likes to do gamble SBCs, pretty much avoid this 93 plus prime heroes are great to the game upgrade. It is shocking. You instead want to focus on these 2. If we get guaranteed Futties upgrades coming tonight, which we might do, we've also got the Team 1 player pick. You've seen that we already completed. That one's fine as well. But avoid the prime heroes or great to the game upgrade. In terms of a menu grind right now, that is by far the worst thing. It is just shocking. These 2 are normally pretty bad as well. The pack weight on them, I mean, is pretty bad, but they're by far better than this one here. And now we can jump on to the most important bit, which is the order you do this SBCs. This is now basically doing it as fast as possible and making sure we can do the daily grind without just taking hours. So let's jump into it. Starting off with the most obvious ones, of course. Go and do all your daily SBCs. Go and do your daily login. You can claim the reward in the objectives as well for doing your daily login, but go and do the daily common gold, the daily rare gold, the daily bronze, the daily silver. Go and do all your dailies first. And still within step 3, we're going to do what I call the provisions loop. So it's quite simple. If you do all your dailies, again, using Pale Tools, should take about, a minute or 2. Then you're going to go and do all the provisions packs packs that you can. So you get, I think, 7 of these every single day. In terms of ratings, because I know everyone always asks, I would go up to 87. And you can even put 88 in these, but it's a bit of a waste. Trust me, you guys will know if you've done the pack grind. We've been doing this on Twitch pretty much every single stream. Come and check us out on Twitch if you want to do the pack grind with us. We've been doing it on Twitch, and you just have unlimited 86s and 87s that you don't need for anything else. So feel free to put those into these provision upgrades. What we want to try and do is do this without buying any players. We want to try and keep it free, because at the end of the day, it is Futties. If you need to, you can buy players, but you don't need to. And the way that you don't need to buy players is go and complete all the provisions upgrades of the 85s to 86s to 87s in your club. And if you don't have enough, right, if you run out, because I guarantee at some point along one of the days you will run out, what you go and do is open all your provisions packs. You get loads of commons, loads of rares. You put the rares into the 2x84, and you go and put the commons into, if we can find it there, the 5x80 upgrade. Only go and do this, though, until you get all the players needed for the provisions upgrades, right? Once you've completed all the provision SBCs, you can then go and open them all, get all your commons, get all your rares. All of those are done. And that is basically step 3 complete. All your provisions upgrades done, all your daily SBCs done, and we can move on to step 4. Now, step 4 is about putting all of our commons and rares into the fodder builder upgrades. Yes, some of you guys watching will get Futties in these. A lot of you guys watching will get great best of cards like Mbappe, Trophy Titans, Hullet. But a lot of you guys watching will also get nothing. These are about building your fodder for the next SBCs, and it's how people have those stacked clubs. It is this step here. So we've got the 2x84 upgrade, the 1 of 5 83 plus player pick. We've got the 5 of 10 82 plus player pick. We've got the 80x5 upgrade, and finally, which I have already completed right at the back, we have got the 2 of 3 85 plus rare gold players pick. That's what we're focusing on here. Now, you've got loads of commons and loads of rare gold, low rated in your club now from those provision upgrades. Start with this one you can't really see under my webcam, but it is the 2 of 3 85 rare gold players pick, right? You get 3 of these every single day. It's a mixture of commons and rares. Go and do all of them. Now, use your lowest rated cards, but I know I'm going to get asked. For everything in this step, we're going up to maximum 81 rated. We actually want to save our 82 rated, which in the past we have never done, I don't think. But now we want to be saving all of our 82 rated. So when we're doing all of these upgrades, right, the 1 of 5 83s, the 5 of 10 82s, and that 85 player pick there, go up to 81 rated, but save the 82s for the next step. And I will explain why, of course. But go and do those 85 player picks first. You get 3 of those. Everyone can go and do them. Go and open them. The pack weight on them is absolutely shocking, but I know that one of you guys will get a Futties doing it, so fantastic. But yeah, go and open all of them first, and you'll still have loads of rare golds and loads of common golds. And this is what we do next. Go and put all of your commons into this one here. The 5 of 10 82 plus player pick. It is 2 full common squads. You do get a tradable silver pack for both of them. You can sell that and make like 2,000 or 3,000 coins, which I guess is a little, little bonus. But yeah, go and put all your commons into that. Only get 3 of these a day as well. And once again, you'll pretty much get nothing in them. Some of you guys will get some cool best of cards, but you'll pretty much get nothing in those as well. Go and do all 3 of them. That'll take up like a nice big chunk of your commons, a nice big chunk of your rares, but you'll still have loads of them left. They're the daily ones. They're the ones you can only do a few times every single day. The ones that we're doing unlimited are the 1 of 5 83 player pick, the 84 times 2, and the 80 times 5. And this is where people go wrong. Essentially, what we're looking to do here in step 4 is only open the 84 times 2s. Where's it gone? Right at the start. We're only opening the 84 times 2s if we need to, because we'd actually much rather open these 1 of 5 83 plus player picks. In terms of common upgrades, they're really easy. Common golds, everything you've got left, every single common in your club just goes into this 5 times 80, and then you open them all, right? You'll get a lot more rares in that, which will help with this next step now. Go and put all your commons into there, get them all into rares, done. Again, you'll pack some best of cards, cool. You won't get anything big, more than likely. We can move on to converting our rares, and all we're going to do, like I say, is try and open the 84 times 2s just to get the other SBCs done. So it's kind of merging in with step 5, because step 5 now is the Big Boy SBCs. And the way the Big Boy SBCs work is we want to complete all of our 10 times 85s, all of our 7 times 87s, all of our 10 times 84s, and any other Big Boy SBCs that come out. With the big one right now being the 7 times 87, and of course that 10 times 85 that EA just won't make unlimited repeatable, or at least not yet. When they do make this unlimited repeatable, by the way, we'll be dropping the best grind for it whenever, because they normally make it quite hard to do it first, and then they make it easier towards the end. So we'll be doing the best Futties grind. Subscribe for all the grinds during Futties. We'll be doing the best ones. But yeah, we're trying to optimize to do all these SBCs, and the only reason we want that 84 times 2 is to get the fodder for these, right? All 3 of these SBCs you see here, the 10 times 85, the 7 times 87, and the 10 times 84, have super similar requirements, right? 83 and 84 rated squads with Team of the Weeks or Team of the Seasons or FOF, like fantasy cards. I always say fantasy. I think it's Festival of Football. I always say fantasy. But yeah, they pretty much all have very, very, very similar requirements. And so do them in this order. Start with your 7x87s. They are the best upgrade. And at the end of the day, we're trying to bring the best packs forward because you guys want our footies, right? We all do. So bring the 7x87s forward. It's going to be an 83 and an 84 rated squad. Both of them needing a Team of the Week, Team of the Season, or again, those Festival of Football cards. That should be pretty easy for most of you guys because we've already got a lot of the 84x2 opens from right at the start, doing their provisions upgrades, and a lot of you will already have fodder in your club, right? That is pretty easy for most people. The 10x85 we're going to do next, and then the 10x84. But we just said, for most people, for some people here, you guys won't have the fodder in your clubs, and I guarantee at some point, you won't have the fodder in your clubs to do at least all 3 of those, and that is where those 84x2s come in, and the Team of the Week upgrades come in. Now, I said, we're going to try and avoid the Team of the Week upgrade. The reason we can avoid this so much is, when you guys are doing your player picks, and when you guys are doing your packs, look out for Team of the Season cards and Festival of Football cards, right? Mainly Team of the Season cards is the one you're going to get. Put in a 92, 93 rated Team of the Season into an 84 rated squad. It's absolutely fine right now. It is footies. Is it ideal? No, not really, but it's absolutely fine. It is footies, and the pack grind is so good, at least in terms of getting packs. The pack weight, different story, that you don't really need to do this Team of the Week upgrade. But if you're someone that's trying to save your 92 Team of the Seasons, 93 Team of the Seasons, or at the start of the pack grind, if you just don't have any, then yes, go and do the Team of the Week upgrade, 84 rated squad for every single one that you need, but don't go and spam them. You don't really need to. But in terms of getting the fodder for it, if you're low on 83 rated players, you're low on 84 rated players, or 85, 86, 87, 88, like we said before, those 86 and 87 rated players aren't needed too much. You can well go and just put them into the 87 times 5s, or the 87 times 7s, 85 times 10s, 84 times 10s. I would go all the way up to an even 88 rated. 88 rated are great for some of the player SBCs, but for the most part, if you look at these squads now, most of them are taking 90 rated squads and above. There's a few 88 rated squads. Most players are needing 90 rated squads, 91 rated squads, or even 89 rated squads. So I think 88 rated are absolutely fine to put into these daily SBCs. But if you don't have that fodder, back to our 2x84s, and this is what we are talking about. You're going to come into this 2x84 and put your rare golds into it just until you have got all the daily upgrades, all the big boy packs done, right? So grind 2x84s, keep grinding them, do like 5 at a time and then open them. And once you have done that, you keep grinding those 2x84s, and every single time you get enough fodder, go and do the 7x87s, and then keep grinding the double 84s until those are done. Keep grinding the double 84s until these 10x85s are done, and then you can finish on the ones under my webcam here, which is the 10x84, although you can't see. Once you have done the 7x87, the 10x84, and the 10x85, which everyone should be able to do just from the daily grind, we are done with 2x84s, and this is where people are going wrong, right? The 2x84s we are done with for now. We're now going to move on to the 1 of 5 83 plus player pick. If this is you, and this will be most of you guys, you should still have rares in your club up to 81 rated, because a lot of your fodder will already have been used for those 87 times 7s, the 85 times 10s. So you should still have the rares in your club. You wouldn't have hopefully needed to do too many 84 times 2s. And with your spare rares, you go and spam as many of these as possible. This is now where you rinse your club. You've already got no commons. We used those before. This is now where you rinse your club full of rares, get rid of all of them, and do as many 1 of 5 83 player picks as possible. Are these player picks great? No, but they're great for best of cards, and they are actually decent for low-rated footies cards. This is one of the best packs, sadly, at the minute we've got to spam player picks and try and get high-rated footies cards. But of course, this is not what really, what we're really going for. The pack weight on these isn't great. Instead, it's those 7x87s, the 10x85s, and the 10x84s. Those are, of course, your big boy packs from the SBC section that you're trying to get footies from. But we've still got 2 stages left. That's the main stage that everyone goes at and normally stops at. People often stop at the 10x85s, 7x87s. We've got 2 more stages, but hopefully, again, someone watching this gets a 99 in one of those packs they've just done. But we can now move on to the last 2 stages, right? So you should now have pretty much no commons in your club, no rares up to 82 in your club. You keep those 82s to go into those 83, 84, 85 rated squads we were on about before. You've done all the daily upgrades. You've opened all the daily upgrades. Your club now should be looking like 86 rated cards and above, right? You'll have some 84s from the 10x84, some 85s. You should be looking at those really high rated cards and above, the high rated fodder. If you're asking what to do with those 83 and 84 rated, I don't think you put them back into this player pick. I think you just save them for the next upgrade. If you want those, I know some of you absolute degens, and that is fine. Be a degen. You can put your 83 rated cards, your 82 rated cards, and any 84 rated cards you did get from the 10x84 into this 1 of 5 83 player pick again. It's just a little bit of overkill, but if you're really a degen, you can go for it. You'll just have to do the full daily grind every single day from scratch, and you won't have any head start, but you can do that. But in stage 6, what we are now looking at is the big boy player pick. So this is right now the 1 of 4 95 plus FOF or Futties Team 1 player pick. As you can see, I have already done all of mine. It's still 2 days until it comes back, or it should be just less than 2 days as you guys are watching this. But 2 days until that comes back, and we get 3 of those when it does come back. This is what we are going for now. The 88 rated squads, the 89 rated squads, the 90 rated squads. And from doing the 87 times 7s, 85 times 10s, 84 times 10s, you should now have all the fodder for this as possible. Because best of is in packs and because the Futties are so high rated, these are actually really easy to do. So for now, go and do all 3 of those, and that is your single best chance in the SBC section. We've got 1 more stage to come, but in the SBC section of doing a Futties. So that's the obvious one, right? Hopefully you guys have already started doing those. We will get more and more SBCs like that as it comes out. But as we mentioned before, you guys will still have high rated fodder left. There's just no way you don't. The grind's too good right now in terms of getting fodder cards. And that is where I say, go back to upgrades. And if you're going to do any more gamble picks, do these 2 at the start. I think they're both equally as good. Avoid the prime heroes or great to the game packs. And then this is the time where, if you're going for players in the player section as well, you can now start doing that. I would avoid the doppelgangers like Ibrahimovic. I would avoid Barbara Lopez. I'd probably avoid Di Natale, to be honest. But Renato Sanchez is decent. Unai Simons a 99. That's decent. Ferland Mendy's decent. Phil Foden's decent. They're the ones I would go for right now. But I know most of you guys will just be doing gamble SBCs. And that's absolutely fine as well. Or you can just save your high-rated fodder for when we get better player SBCs, hopefully in Team 2. Now, that is it for the SBC section. That is the full daily grind. You can make it unlimited using the League SBCs. I will cover that shortly, although it's not what we're really here for. If you want to do that, it is as simple as go into the League SBC section, which are right at the back, do the Premium Mixed Leagues, ignore the Mixed Leagues, and what you're going to do is you're going to go into the Premium Mixed Leagues, buy all the squads for these, because you've, of course, got no commons and no like low-rated rares in your club. But you're going to use these 2 tradable packs at the bottom to sell everything. In this Jumbo Gold pack and this Prime Electrum Players pack, I promise you, the more you rinse these, you'll start to get a lot of best of cards because of how common they are in packs. And even if you can't sell them and they discard, it's like 10, 11,000 coins. This entire squad costs about 10, 11,000 coins to do from scratch. So every time you pack 1 best of card, it's the entire thing paid for. And then you use these 2 packs at the bottom, as well as the group reward of a Prime Gold Players pack to keep building your fodder up, to then keep opening packs, right? That is the unlimited grind using League SBCs. And if it gets any better towards the end of the game, because these expire in 23 days, we will go over it again. But I highly doubt that. What I would do now is move on to the other sections of the game. And this is the last stage. The one where you're actually going to get, in my opinion, a 99 rated Futties card. And I think most of us, if we do get a 99 rated card, and it's not in the store, because the store is the store at the end of the day, you know what EA are like, this is where it'll be from. So this is where you should spend your time. We're going to talk tokens and objectives. In terms of objectives, do all the easy stuff, the daily login, the daily play. You'll see the packs here are not absolutely crazy, but a free double 88 there, for example, just for doing the daily login, it's fine. Not the best thing in the world, but a double 88 for essentially, no extra effort, absolutely fine. Same with the daily play. The packs aren't amazing, you'll see, but a 3 times 88, again, is still pretty decent just for doing something you'd probably be doing anyway. So make sure you're doing the daily play. Make sure you're doing the daily completionist, right? There's some other packs elsewhere, like in Royce. You get 7 times 89 there, so keep an eye on that one. That is one that most of you guys will have done already with the penalty shootout game mode. If you're wondering how do you get 60 games done so fast, it's the penalty shootout game mode, right? They take obviously way less time than anything else. Go and get Royce done. There's some brilliant packs in there. But actually, the best packs always, every single week, or I guess every other week when it comes out, is in the Futties Gauntlet. Go and check the Futties Gauntlet every time it comes out. 5 times 90, 5 times 91, 5 times 90. In the bonus there, 10 times 86, 7 times 85. It can be very sweaty, but if you want to spend anywhere on your time, right, in this game right now, in terms of just getting packs, it is the Futties Gauntlet mode and any other gauntlets we get until the rest of the year. Those 5 times 90s and 5 times 91s are just the best we're going to get. Better than anything, basically, in the SBC section until right at the end of the game. Do not miss them, okay? You've, of course, got the FC Season Pass, if I can speak, Jesus. You've, of course, got the FC Season Pass as well. If you've not already completed that, some of the best packs in the entire game in the Season Pass, but I know most of you guys will have done that by now. And then the one section in the store that's not pay to win, the one section we can look at, make sure you get your tokens every single week. Tokens are the best thing in the game right now. Will EA bring them back for FC27? I don't really know, but they're the best thing in the game. We've got the Futties tokens and the Champions tokens. Now, a lot of you guys will ask me, right, where do I spend my Champs tokens? I will tell you right now, everything in this champ store, like everything, is so bad. It is unbelievable. And my best advice to you guys is take the tradable 10 times 86. Trust me on this one. You've just got to trust me. You will make so many coins from this if you're a decent win, like, 10, 11, 12 win player in champs or above. Because the tradable cards in packs, the ones like getting a Trophy Titans Hullet, FOF Mbappe, getting some Futties cards themselves, sell enough times to where if you get 10 wins and can take 10 times 86s, even if you have to discard stuff, you end up making like 200, 300k. One decent pull, you make 500, 600, 700k. One amazing pull, obviously, you can make loads of coins. But the tradable 10 times 86, despite it sounding awful, I would sink all of your champs tokens into there. It is worth it, in my opinion. And for the Futties token store, the 5 of 25, 88 plus is the best for getting best of cards. If you've got some of the best of cards, like Trophy Titans Hullet, Zidane, again, that FOF Mbappe, someone like that you're chasing, I'd actually go for the 5 of 25, 88 plus player pick. Or this one here, the 500 token pack, the Futties store token pack 4. It's basically a couple of those 88 plus player picks and then a few extra things. It kind of works out to be the same value. If you're just chasing Futties cards, I would go for the tradable 1 of 5 Futties player pick, because these packs I have seen are just woeful, but just don't say I didn't warn you. When you get nothing decent out of these packs, we've opened so many of these token packs on Twitch, right? We do so many share plays on Twitch for these token packs and get absolutely nothing. I would just stick with these player picks, the 200 token ones, or minimum the 500 token Futties store pack. All right, boys and girls, I hope that helps. Let me know down below, who is the best player you've packed so far? Have you got a 98? Have you got a 99? And if you enjoy these types of videos, subscribe, because they're going to be keep coming thick and fast during Futties. The pack grind only gets better, as I'm sure you guys know from last year if you did play. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your week on this game as well. And I'll see you all in a bizzle.